If you want to save some money, buy local. Yes, buy local. Buy all of your fruits and veggies and all that good, yummy, healthy, super good stuff from your local markets. Get into a CSA program, which is a community supported agriculture program. You pay a fee. Yes, there's a fee. Probably about $200-300 every season, and it's a good thing because you're supporting the community, and especially if it's organic, that's great. But you get a bag of goodies, or you get a box of goodies, whichever, of the fresh produce and stuff like that. After you pay the fee, and every season, I guess every week, they pretty much pick out all the good stuff for you. There's all different varieties of things that you'll get, but you get it at better prices, and you're supporting a really good cause by doing this. First things first, bag salad is too expensive and goes brown way too quickly, so that's a no-no. Yucky. Instead, buy your greens separate, like kale and collards and romaine, and yes, you can do this awesome little dance with them if you like. It'll keep you healthy, and yeah. Secondly, if you buy your salad fixing separate, you'll save a lot of money, and you can save it for things like snacks like hummus and things like that to keep you firm and young. Buy all of your stuff frozen if you can. Sorry, this is really, really horrifically loud, but buying everything frozen saves you time and money, and if you don't feel like cooking, it's not going to go bad immediately, so that's a good tip to have. Snacks that I really like to have on hand that are satiating are like nuts, so cashews, almonds, pecans, walnuts, as long as you're not allergic to them. Almond butter is good to put on fruit, not that fruit like apples and stuff like that, maybe bananas, but not mango. That would not taste good. Dates are really good. Don't eat too many of them. You will be very sorry, but they're very good. Yummy. Very, very yummy. Sweet potatoes you can use as a side thing, or avocados, you can make guacamole, but they're also really good snacks. Yay! Next money saving tip, buy quinoa and brown rice. Make sure they're organic and they don't have a bunch of gross stuff in them. You can mix them with soups and tunas and salmons and all kinds of stuff. Make sure that when you buy canned salmon or tuna or any kind of fish, that it is wild caught fish. Not wild fish. Just make sure that you read the labels and they're good companies. And also make sure your fish is packed in water and not in some nasty oily residue or salt overload. And I really love the pink canned salmon because it still has the bones in the skin, which have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them, great for your skin and hair. And if you buy things like that in bulk, you can afford more things later on, like almond milk or organic milk. These things, you know, are a little bit more expensive, but in the long run, they're much better for your health if you're already consuming regular milk. And I really like having eggs on hand. I hard boil a lot of them so that I have them ready for snacks. And now I'm going to leave you with a detox healthy daily tip: hot water and lemon in the morning and before you go to bed, and sprinkle turmeric on everything that you eat. It is anti-inflammatory, it's good on your skin, everything. I am totally in love with this stuff. Thanks for watching, guys, and for putting up with my poor video editing. Love ya! Hey guys, I forgot to mention some things in my video, but I made a list of some things, and so I'm just going to read them off real quick. Another really good way to save money, if you're not big on going out to the local farms and things like that, and you don't feel like you're saving money or whatever your issue with that is, you can't travel out there, make sure you have like a card to the store, whatever, their VIP card or whatever, because a lot of grocery stores now are really trying to customize the way that they send you coupons, and they'll send you, a lot of time they'll send you coupons that pertain to the things that you buy quite often. So if you're a big produce person, they'll send you produce coupons, and, you know, coupons for dried fruits and nuts and, you know, healthy things if that's, you know, mainly what you're purchasing. So make sure you do that. When I buy the brown rice and quinoa and things like that, I usually make a humongous big pot of navy bean soup or lentil soup or something, and then once I already have the big batch of rice or quinoa made as well, I can mix those two together and you get a nice protein, carby, veggie combination. It's really good. Just make sure that you're combining the right kinds of veggies and stuff like that so you don't get all kinds of bubbles in the tummy. So yeah, customizing your salad, that was one of the things I touched down on. If you are buying your greens and peppers and carrots and all those things separately, you can use the veggies for other things than just salad. You can use red peppers, green peppers, squashes, carrots, all those things to put in hummus or to dip in dressings or, whatever you feel like dipping it in. And that, you have snacks and dinner food and lunches and all kinds of things all in one in that sense. So also, if you're not into baking, this probably isn't for you, but you may want to start trying it if you're trying to save some money. But baking homemade breads and things like that, you can, I know my husband bought he really likes this one brand of waffle mix, and it's all whole grain. I try not to buy pancake mixes, things like that, very often, but it's a pancake mix, and it's all whole grain, organic, full of fiber, all kinds of stuff. But what I did is I would make them in stacks and freeze them. That way, when he has to go to work and things like that, he would just have them to heat up and eat and go. So that's another thing, is a time saver. And also, if you're making, if you're not buying pre-frozen waffles and pancakes and things like that, that'll save you some money too. So a lot of what you have to keep in mind is you're going to have to do a lot of the work yourself. So you're going to have to make soups and bulk items to toss in with other things. And if you have quinoa and rice and all those things on hand already that you've made a huge pot of, you can toss it with chicken and salmon and tilapia and all those other things, and you've already got half your dinner already made. So it's also takes away from the time that, when you get home, you want to relax. You don't want to be having to be on your feet again and cooking. So baking homemade breads, frozen fruits and veggies, I already went over that. So that's a really big one for me, because I don't always get to my vegetables. If I have ones that I really like to snack on at the moment, like I'll eat all my red peppers up with my hummus, and then my carrots go nasty. I like to stick a lot of that stuff in the freezer. Even kale, I'll take kale and rip it into shreds and put it in a freezer baggie and save it for when I want to saute kale, because otherwise my kale will go really bad if I'm just not on a kale kick. What else? Carrots, bell peppers. So anyway, I think that's it. That was all my tips. But if you guys have any questions, post them below, or if you're too embarrassed or something like that, just message me. Most people, that's what they do. But if you have any other questions, you can comment. Whatever you want to do, let me know.